Deck number 2, chat. We are playing Beans. Can you do me a favor, chat? Can we get a Beans spam going in chat, please and thank you? I want everybody to spam Beans. No? Alright, you're banned. Anyways, let's play Beans. This is kind of... So, okay, I know it looks weird, right? Normally, with enigmatic decks, you usually see that alongside Fires of Invention. We're choosing to play Omnath instead of Fires. Now, it looks a little weird, but there's a couple of reasons for that. So the first one is we're playing Bring to Light. So Omnath much better with Bring to Light because Fires of Invention does not play very nicely with Bring to Light, right? Because you cast it for you cast it as for an alt cost. You don't get the converge, all that stuff. I know that you could just tap 5 mana for it, but I think if you're choosing to play Bring to Light, Omnath does make a little bit more sense. Now, it's cool because we actually have more access to Bring to Light than the typical enigmatic decks because we can Bring to Light for Beseech, which we can then go Beseech, sack a 2-mana enchantment that finds Enigmatic Incarnation. So even though you can't Bring to Light for enchantments, you can indirectly with Beseech the Mirror, and that's pretty cool. And other than that, the usual fare that you see here. For the enigmatic decks, we have like the Cleric, the Apparition, the Rallier, Heliod. The Serra Paragon's one that you don't see, but because we want to be sacrificing Presence and Beanstalk to Beseech the Mirror, it kind of makes more sense to play this. And then the usual 5 drops, Elish, Kenrith, Tolsimir, 4 Binding, Atraxa, Koma, and then we have a small Bring to Light package, not just for Beseech, we can also get a Wrath and then a Wing Condition. So we kind of basically just took 2 decks and merged them together. And it actually is kind of cool. So I think it's definitely a cool idea, and I want to see how this plays out compared to regular sort of Fires Enigmatic. The other advantage to not playing Fires of Invention is you get to play more interaction. Like you have Disdainful Stroke and Dovin's Veto. Now, the typical enigmatic Fires decks do play counter spells, but it's weird because you want to when you bring in those counter spells, you kind of want to just cut Fires from your deck anyways, because you can't Fires and hold up a counter spell. So it kind of makes sense, when you kind of look at the entire deck, it does kind of make sense. And this is more of experimental. Again, I don't know if this is 100% the correct way to build Enigmatic Incarnation, but with specifically Beseech the Mirror, I think it is worth trying out. So we'll have to see how it goes. Bird. It's been a while since I played a Yorion deck. Love it. This hand is just like... God, this hand is just so good. Pen best deck. Pen best deck. Okay, I'm going to keep this. I am going to put back... Omnath, I think? Probably Omnath. Is Pen actually the best deck? Or was Triff just lying to us the whole time? Also Ralzeric, yeah. Wait, doesn't Ralzeric... Oh yeah, was it like flip 5 coins?
Actually, Ralzeric also time locks, even though you have to wait 5 turns.
True. Very true. No, I want to keep both bindings. I think I'm farther away from the Omnath that I'd rather just I think I like this better. Under the assumption they have Pierce, I think I'd rather have them counter this one. Okay, sure. Much rather resolve Beans. Beans. So much Phoenix lately. Beans. Do we hold up Binding? I mean, probably. I think that's fine. What's 2 life anyways? Just in case they play like a Thing in the Ice. Or if they triple spell and get back Phoenix, which... You know what I could even do? Hold on. Alright, well, I have 6-2 quickly, but I was thinking about just casting a Binding anyways. Just cast Binding and try to rip Incarnation. And then just end the game. Now I can't do that. Is it bird time? It's probably bird time. Go Bird Passage. Hold up Binding again. Omnath would have been gas. Yeah, I know. I mean, we didn't know what we were playing against. Like, there's a world where if they're playing an aggressive deck, I need all the removal spells I can get my hands on. If they don't do anything this turn, I think I'm just going to cycle a Binding. Especially with the Yorion to get it back anyways. Okay, well, now I can kill a Phoenix. Now we're chilling. Little mod check Enigmatic Incarnation, please. God, this card is so good. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, you've lost the game. The game is now over. I don't know what I get here. Does it matter? Considering they can't remove this from the battlefield, what if I just got... Do I have a thing that exiles their graveyard or no? I don't know if I'm playing that. I'm not playing the Blood Mage, am I? No Blood Mage. Yeah, somehow better than Diabolic Intent. They said it couldn't be done. I could Atraxa. What's Atraxa? I think I like Atraxa more. So I can go sorcery, enchantment. Whoa, chill. Sorcery, enchantment, creature, land. Done. And then discard 1 and 2. Alright, your turn. Yeah, we're beseeching. So the idea with Beseech is it just gives you more copies of Incarnation. So you can go Beseech sack any of your 2-mana enchantments. They have Iteration Time Walk. Iteration Time Walk I don't think is good enough. Okay. Discarding the 3rd black source. Yeah, entered the battlefield tap anyways. I know, the mana's kind of sketchy on it. The mana's definitely sketchy. So the concept behind it is you have Bring to Light. So ideally you don't draw this and it's just in your deck. Which maybe I was supposed to just leave it in the deck anyways. But if you Bring to Light for it, then you don't have to pay the mana. And like with Nylea's Presence and Fabled Passage for Swamp, I don't know, you can sometimes cast it. No, there's no fires, surprisingly. So the list, which you can actually find if you type !deck, you can see the deck list. But we cut fires for Omnath. With the concept being that Omnath is better with Bring to Light, and if we want to play Bring to Light with Beseech. That's at least the idea. Can we buy back Sacked Enchantment somehow? We can with Renegade Rallier and Heliod, the 4-mana Heliod. I know, fires. I think there's maybe a build where you could maybe be more all in on Beseech and just go like 4 fires for Beseech, and maybe that's a better approach. I could see that. Because it is like if you draw Beseech, it is kind of hard to cast without the fire's help. Yeah, you could even just go like fires, cast Beseech for 0, sack the fires, get Enigmatic, right? Do something like that. Like even that's not that bad. I guess you would still need something else to sack into it, but okay, we're iterating again. Sure. My Atraxa will take 6 damage. Sure. Hear me out. Fuck Beseech. I mean, yeah. Again, the whole point of donation decks is to try different stuff out. I'm not arguing with you that this is not stock and it may not be correct to do, but that's kind of defeats the purpose of what we're doing here. All right, let's go white, blue, green, red, Omnath. Now we can go... Ooh. Let's do that. You can Yorion too, right? Get a Schwamp. Go Binding first, draw a card. Chained here. Okay. Cycle. Why are we still playing? We get the Koma. Just rebuy Binding, I guess. Sack Beans. I don't really want to sack Beans, though. Get a Fable. You can only get creatures. I guess I could just loop the Beans, right? Actually, it's probably better to just go get a second Enigmatic. Oh, but I have second Enigmatic in my hand. It doesn't matter. They're dead. And I don't think it matters what I do. This is good too, because we can set up double Enigmatic next turn. Just get like 2/5s. Like Elishnorn and Tolsimir just to gain a bunch of life. Sure. I accept. Consider. Doomwake wins. Alright, next game. So, against Phoenix, we'll bring in Rest and Piss. I don't think I want Stroke. I mean, I guess Stroke does counter their Delve spells. It's the only thing it counters, though. Not really into that. Omnath plus Beseech in the same deck. Yeah, you just Beseech for the Omnath, right? I don't know. I don't think I want the counter spells. Let's bring in Ego. Ego's good. I think that's it. Let's cut. God, it is impossible to sideboard with this deck. Probably don't need the Wrath. No, I don't like Deputy against the Fiery Impulse decks. I mean, they're probably going to cut most of their Fiery Impulses, right? Pickle Bolas, thank you very much for the 7 months. I hope you're pickling today. Hope you're doing well. Any picklers? Could cut like Serra Paragon, maybe. I mean, I really do want to keep the Beseech just as a bring to light target, just to have access to it. Playing 4-color Beanstalk in Modern tomorrow. Well, good luck. Good luck. BTL for creatures is probably more likely. Maybe. I don't think we need this Paragon. I don't know. We could also cut the second 7-drop too. Like, we don't. Koma is good because it dodges Axe. It is a 6/6. Paragon block like a champ. Yeah, but it just gets axed. Most of the time, if I'm getting a 4, I'd much rather just get like an Omnath or a Heliod, you know? Because I'm at least getting something out of the creature that I get if they just have an axe anyways. You know what I mean? I could trim a chain. I don't need 4. I'm going to shave 1 Omnath. I don't know. This deck is really hard to sideboard with. Renegade? I kind of like Renegade rebuy Beans or something like that. Like if you have to sack a 2 to Enigmatic and then you can rebuy it with Renegade. I like having access to that at least. Yeah, the sand. Well, I don't have white mana. Do you believe that we can draw white mana? Debatable. Certainly debatable. I'm gonna ship it. Alright, this hand's way better. Let's put back. No, I think we have to keep Sacred in case they counter the presence. Back Forest. Thoughts on the new carpetless setup in SM64? I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's Super Mario 64. I don't know what that actually means. Like, what's the carpetless setup? Carpetless setup. Was that like a speedrun thing? What is Kenrith doing in this deck without fires? It's still good with Enigmatic. You don't use the carpet. Well, I assumed that's what you meant, but I don't know what those words mean. Like, I know what you're saying, but what does that mean? Like, I got the carpetless part, but you're still not telling me what it means. It does mean no carpet. That is true. All right, Monkey Brain with a deck tech. Drop a link in chat. Take a look after the match. Please put this Phoenix into play. Please, please, please. Nothing? Alright, I'll wait. Beans. God, I'm so good at this game. Beans. This is, like, actually perfect. I could just play around their counter spells. Just hold up the binding here. And then if they go for Phoenix, I can binding. If not, we can go, like, Omnath Fetchland next turn. Looks like they're holding up counter spells. Which 2 cards will they take? Consider Slight. Okay, definitely have a counter spell. But we can bait the counter spell with Omnath. I guess I could also just rest in peace. What if I just did that? Actually, let's just do that. They can't really counter this. Could pay for Pierce. Consider in response. Okay. Pick up Yorion this turn, probably. It's like a fine turn to do that, I think. Because now they're not gonna put a Phoenix into play for me to binding. And even if they do, if they hardcast it or something, we can just like untap and binding it. Is this what they call being at the top of the beanstalk? Yes. We are, in fact, at the very tippity top of the beanstalk. You know, I no longer care what's in their hand. They have a Spell Pierce and a Negate. You know what those don't counter? Omnath. Blue, red. They have another counter spell? They don't. Sure. Go. I'm not really sure what their plan is this game. Not sure they have a plan. Their plan is just Yep Death. I guess this is their plan? Yeah. Okay, well, we know they have Negate. They have Negate Pierce. Fuck it, right? We know they have Negate Pierce. You got another counterspell? Also, hardcast the Traxa, draw 2. Oh my god. That shit ain't right. Hardcast the Traxa, draw 2. Somebody clip that. My god. Alright, Hall Prage. That's our plan. How do we want to address Hall Prage? Opponent can still win. I mean, we don't really have a clean answer to this Hall. I'm gonna be real with you. We're not playing Titan of Industry. If we were playing Titan, they'd be 100% dead, but we're not. Guess we could get a Koma. It might just be Koma. We could just Naked Binding, play Incarnation. Let's start with Naked Binding and see where that goes from us, because we're gonna draw 2. George, have you ever casted a Traxa and drawn 2 cards off of it? Because it felt really good when I just did that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring Delight for Needle, chatting. I don't know if I want to Shock Fable. I guess it's just another blocker. Blue, green, this. I mean, I'm going to get 2 blockers off the Koma anyways, right? I guess Fable is okay. It just gives us another blow. We're going to have 3 blockers now. This is probably fine. Sec this, get Koma. Alright, proceed. I mean, I guess they could just, like, hardcast Phoenix. Alright, they don't want to play anymore. Alright, deck tech 4. Let me find it here. Combo, right? Can't keep this. Okay, well, I could keep this BESEECH in my hand. I do have 2 black sources. Fuck it, let's do it. I'm in. How much are deck techs? Deck techs are, I think we did 10 or 2 gifted, right? And then there's the channel point option as well. Yeah, 10 or 2 gifted. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the Beseech. There's like a chance I might not be able to cast it this game, but we'll figure it out. It'll be fine. Layer of the Idra. Okay. Green this here. Black Source? It's definitely not a Black Source. I'm always down to do it for a Dono deck. Next available day. Let me take a look here. So if I pull up the Dono queue, that's this week, so we're cleared out there. Next week is currently full, so it'd be not next week, but the week after. We have 3 spots open for that day. I guess we Orion. I'm not going to complain about drawing Enigmatic. It's definitely a good draw. Not sure if it's good enough, though. I wouldn't play Momir. No Momir. Competitive formats only. Not even for a Scooby snack. Did they still have the Momir queues open? Shout out to when they had Momir daily events. I miss those. Actually just gambling. Legal gambling. No, I wish we had Nightclubber, though. I guess we just get Skyclave. Nice mana, by the way. The one you thought you knew back in high school. What a throwback. Oh, I just lost my Black Source. No! Chad, I lost my Black Source. Oh my god. This is not going well. Monkey Brain, thank you for the $25 donation. I will go ahead and throw you down in the queue. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. It's very nice of you. Monkey Brain. No blocks. Grab that deck list real quick. Opponent hold, please. Waiting. Pause champ. Waiting. So I guess we Tolsimir here? Right? Green, white, here. I can't trigger Enigmatic this turn, but I can fight an elf. I'm probably not blocking with Skyclave. Claw Carver, thank you for the 2 gifted subs. Appreciate that. If you didn't get a sub from Claw Carver, be sure to type dodged. And just drop a link to the deck tech in chat and I'll take a look at it for this match. You can't dodge if you're already a sub, alright? Stop. Enchantments mod check? I guess we can blink both of these. Sure, I'm down. I mean, we don't have enchantments, but we have the next best thing. We get to kill all of their elves. Leave them with a 3/3. Done. Give them a 3/3. I'm going to keep the Triomes in hand because I might just want to cycle them. No attacks. Okay, return the stuff to the battlefields. We'll go Skyclave this. Tolsimir fight. Keep this. Oh, I should have attacked with the 3/3. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered because they could make a 4/4. I kept the wrong wolf. God damn it. I kept the wrong wolf. I forgore. I kept wrong wolf. Sag. I know, I forgot. Yeah, I could have attacked with the other one. I should have. I forgot that if you don't keep the wolf, then you don't get to fight. Whoops. I mean, my deck decided to bail me out anyways, so... Let's do this. I'll play one of the Triumphs now. So now we just go... I guess we sack both, right? Yeah, we sack both, get... No, we're not sacking both. That's unfortunate. We can get a black source, though. And now we're one black source away from hardcasting Beseech. Alright, what's this deck list from... Who do we got? We have Claw Carver Tech. I'll look at it in between, but I'll spend a lot more time on it after the match. Oh my god, Aragorn. Don't tempt me with a good time. What'd they do? That's not good. They're killing the Enigmatic Incarnation. Alright, black source, please. Really could use a black source. That also works. That's good enough. Get the leveler, I think. I guess I could do that instead. I think that's worse than just casting Tybalt, right? 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it worse? I don't know. If I Glyphweaver, keep Yorion, how close are they to getting back the leveler? They have 6 mana. They can just put a Storm on top with the Cav, though, is kind of the problem, right? I have the black for it. I have a Swamp in play. I think I'm just going to hardcast Valky and take the leveler. Because the nice thing about this line is I get to play the leveler next turn. Yeah, I think I like this a lot better. What's up, Cathal? No, it's X. It's like triple black. Oh, this thing. It's triple black? I didn't know that. Okay. Well, yeah, I can't cast that then. I thought it was double black. What's up, Neva? They would have leveler immediately with the Wrath. Yeah, we couldn't even cast it anyways. I think we might lose this game. Them having the Besager there was so rough. If they didn't have the Besager, we would have been fine. Easily won this game if it weren't for that. I'm doing good. Okay. I mean, well, they're dirtling, so we got time to do a deck. All right, Era Burn. So the idea here is 4 mana 5/5. Wait, it's my turn. No, we're not dirtling. So this is at me, which means I should chump block with this. And then we can go trade here, eat this chump Cav, keep the Valky. Sounds right to me. Leave it up to flat cast and flashback storm. Yeah, that is kind of gross. Okay, let's do this first. We hit a Triome and a Pelukrinos. Still only have 2 black mana. How much total mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I unfortunately don't have enough to play Leveler and Pelukrinos. Pelukrinos goes crazy. I guess I have enough to play Pelukrinos and flip it. Is that better than playing Leveler? Like, what do they get back if I Leveler the Cav? If I Leveler Cav, the best thing they can get back is, like, a Pelukrinos, I guess? I have not played a land this turn, so I have 10 mana. No, Leveler destroys, unfortunately. Takes away Nykthos. No, it's non-land permanent. Oh, you were saying it cuts Devotion off. I don't think Devotion matters. They have a bajillion mana anyways. I think I'm just gonna go Leveler kill Cav. I think I like that. Yeah, I like Leveler kill Cav here, I think. It's really nice to kill the Cav when they have nothing good in their graveyard to get back. Like, the best thing they can get back is Pelukrinos, which is totally fine. And then we can just Pelukrinos next turn. Play Glyphweaver to protect both of them. We're one short. I guess, yeah, just like the front half of this could be good. Alright, Clockcarver said, Aragorn on board, makes things great to swing with, and fling was the idea. Okay, I'll take a look in a second. This is kind of a complicated game. But I got you, don't worry. I want to read it again. Cast a white spell, make a 1/1. Blue spell, scry 2. Red spell, deal 3 to target opponent. Green spell, +4/+4. I guess my worry is, like, how are we casting? We're not, like, ramping into it. Ren, Calcel, Sword Fury, Questing Druid, Sprite Dragon. It's kind of a tough one. Just, like, I question... This is a really tough one. They're getting back BESEECH. Oh, fuck. That's bad. Wait, I'm dead. I'm actually just dead. Because now they BESEECH the leveler, and they, I think, have enough to also get it back. Fuck! I forgot about that. Yeah, thoughts on Teferi plus for the burn together, but it didn't seem worth. Gonna get a black source. I mean, I'm just dead, but make them do it. Maybe they'll miss it. Teferi plus for the burn together, but it didn't seem worth. Teferi plus for burn together. Oh, just like Teferi plus burn. I mean, I like Gutshot. Gutshot's kind of cool with Aragorn. Just any way to get free spells is pretty cool. Oh, okay. I get it. The idea is you pump up the Aragorn and then you fling it with Callous Sellsword. What if we just go all in on that? Just, like, play more Sellswords, less Furies. You could also just make this into more of a prowess deck. Like, the cards that seem out of place here are, like, the Renin 6s, the Furies, basically the fair card, like, the more, like, slow, grindy type cards. Those seem kind of out of place to me. Cool, our opponent killed us. Nice deck. Anyways, so yeah, the cards that I think I don't like are Ren, Fury, and even, like, Expressive is not that great. And then from there, what if we just made it more of a prowess deck, right? Like, you could get some 1-drops in here, maybe some combination of Swiss Spear and Soulscar Mage, a couple more Lava Darts to pair with these, and maybe you just cut Sprite Dragon. Like, what if we just go 8 1-drops, so, like, 4 Swiss Spear, 4 Soulscar, and then you go 4 Gutshot, 4 Lava Dart, maybe, like, 2 to 3 Mutagenic, 4 Manamorphose, maybe, like, some number of Lightning Helixes, and then 3 or 4 Sellswords. And then the nice thing about Mutagenic, it's also a free green spell for the Aragorn turn. I would try to do that. I would just cut some of the more expensive cards and lower the curve and make it more like a prowess deck. I think you're better off doing that. And to be completely honest with you, I think playing 4 of this card is probably just way too much. Like, at least the way that I would theorize it is you would have, like, a standard prowess deck, just normal, like, your normal prowess fare, and you would just have this as your curve topper. So I'd probably play 3 copies tops. But I think I like that idea. Just lowering the curve, maxing out on, like, Lava Darts, because then you can just, you know, win games where you drop 2 prowess creatures plus some stuff. Yeah, get the iterations out of here, the dragons, the furies. I'm not a huge fan of Questing Druid. I don't think that card is particularly great. And then just, like, again, more Lava Darts, Mutagenic Growths, the 8 1-drops, and see how that goes. You probably have to change the mana base a little bit. But that would kind of be my take on it, at least. Sideboard looks the bindings are kind of weird in the sideboard. I'm not sure why those are there. Alright, how do we board against mono green? Probably on mountain mana base. Yeah, you would want to play a lot of mountains for Lava Dart. What do we do against green? Bad. I mean, everything else is kind of reasonable, right? Just don't know what I'm cutting. Probably don't need the Rallier. Probably don't need the Paragon. I think we can afford to shave, like, a bean or two. I got the Heliod. Bring in, like, Deputy and 3 strokes. Let's try that. Questing Druid is much worse with this many 2-cost cards. Well, the idea there, like, if you're going to add a bunch of 1-drops, then Questing Druid is more reasonable. Like, if your curve is, 8 1-drops, 4 bolts, yada, 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 then that is a much more reasonable curve for Questing Druid. In the deck that was sent to me, I agree. Questing Druid looks a little sus. But if you're going to lower the curve, it's better. I know we have no white source, but I have Bean plus Binding. We'll draw white source. It's fine. Terrible at sideboards. Think about all the decks I want to hate, not the bad matchups. Like mono green. Yeah, it's hard to like conceptualize what would theoretically be a bad matchup for this deck. But I mean, the cards you have here are good. I just wouldn't play the bindings. You'd probably just go up on numbers of like I could see Cascade being tough for decks like this. Prowess decks in general. So maybe you just play a couple chalices. You like cut these in the totem and play like 3 chalice, maybe a needle and a rest in peace or something like that. But these cards are all good for the most part. I found a white source. That's like the perfect white source too. Would deck run caverns? The prowess deck? No, probably not. Question is, do I just kill the Kiora now? I think I have to, right? Yeah, I think I have to. And then even if they go land Cav, we can just like chain the Cav, hold up stroke next turn or something, and be totally in a fine spot. Beans. But beans. But have you considered beans? That is the worst possible scenario. I'll take another binding. Binding number 2. Every time I play against Ari, I just need to. Every time I play against Green, I just need to ban Ari. Haywire Might. Okay. Can't cast it this turn. Alright, I guess I'll kill an elf and hold up my counterspell. Your turn. We can't cast this next turn. We can only do it for 4, though, right? We can't quite do it for 5. Because this is both my black and my white source. Or I meant this, you know what I meant. Glyphweaver. Glyphweaver doesn't do anything here. They have no creatures. I guess it kills Karn. Glyphweaver hits planeswalkers, right? I think it does. Yeah, if they commit like another planeswalker or something, I mean, they're probably just gonna. I assume their intention is Haywire Might this and then go from there. Looks like that's what they're doing. Sure. Yeah, Glyphweaver works then. You even get to draw 2 cards too. You keep an elf, I blow up everything else. Okay. Tybalt the Chaotic. Chaotic Evil. Tybalt's gone rogue on us. Giants 49ers game. I think the 49ers are going to destroy the Giants. I don't think it's going to be particularly close. Did you hear about Diggs? No, it happened. The leveler is Cityscaping. Tor is ACL. Jesus. That's tough. They're blowing up the Nylea's presence. Okay. Weird. I can still BTL for 3. It's like, doesn't even matter. I'm just going to let it resolve. No, I'm just going to let it resolve. I'm going to get Deadly Vanity anyways. Right? I guess it would, like, allow me to get something different. I could have maybe countered it and gone for Tybalt, but then they get to keep Karn in play. I think I like this better. X equals 3. Draw a card. Get this. Cast this. Draw a card. You keep an elf. Go. And they're like so far away from getting a leveler back. I think we're in a good spot. Cowboys Diggs. Oh, Trayvon Diggs. I thought you meant Stephon Diggs. Well, that sucks. That's really bad. He's a good football player. Alright, now the game is over, I would assume. I think I'm gonna chain this, pick up Yorion. I'll choose a different mountain. I guess this is worse against BESEECH. Yeah, I'll do this, hold up stroke. Ellis Chain. I don't have 2 white. Or I drew the Temple Guard in that turn, didn't I? I guess I could have done that. Yeah, maybe that was better. Alright. Lord of the Homeless. Perfect time. Because we are in between sideboarding. And every time I play against mono green, I don't mind them wait. I don't mind making them wait the full 3 minutes because they deserve it. Just saying. Oh right, I played the passage that turn. Yeah. All right, deck tech for Lord of the Homeless. What is this? Cauldron combo. So this is just Spike. This is like very similar. Oh, it's not similar at all to what Spike was doing. What the hell? 2 red, untap, deals damage equal to its power to target creature or player. Oh, okay, I get it. So the idea is you... How are we making enough mana to untap it constantly? I'm assuming this is the combo, but how do we get to enough colors of permanence in play? Taps for 3. Not if it's the only creature in play, though, right? Because you need a 3rd color. It's 2, and blue guys had 1. Yeah, I guess that's true. Well, okay, here's my issue, though. Like, you're gonna find yourself in spots where if you don't draw exactly this card, like, I'm going to assume, worst case scenario, if you only have, like, a Shredder or a Druid in play, I guess with Druid it's fine, right? Because if it has a counter, it adds 3. Okay, so Druid does work. Because you can go, like, random creature, discard Druid, counter with Cauldron, or, like, get Druid in the graveyard, then it taps for 3, then you discard the Hate Flayer, and now you have Hate Flayer plus something it taps for 3. So, okay, I guess that makes sense. So it works more with Druid than it does with Elder. Is there any other creature that taps for 3 mana besides those 2? I don't think so. Black Lotus, true. Gilded Lotus. Is there a Gilded Lotus creature? Doubt it. I mean, the idea is really cool. I just feel like we're missing ways to find the combo pieces. That's kind of my biggest issue. I guess we can Karn for Cauldron, but how are we dumping these cards in the graveyard? Like, I wish we had discard outlets besides Shredder. We do have Shredder, but that's it. And also, it doesn't even seem like that good of a Shredder deck, to be honest. I just kind of feel like we need maybe more. Llanowar Tribe, Elvish... Oh, okay, yeah, those are fine. But I guess they don't make red, because you need specifically red to keep on tapping that with the Hate Flayer. Saga plus Book. It is kind of a 4-color deck, though. I don't know how we're doing Saga plus Book with that mana base. Oh, that's true. You don't need red with Cauldron. That's a good point. Okay. That is true. Let him cook. Let cook. Okay, I'm with you. And then we have Karn to find Cauldron, Ring, Might. Okay. Just, I want to find one other... What if we played Rona? Oh, wait. Yeah, this deck should definitely play Rona. Just for looting purposes to try and find the combo pieces. I think Rona would be good in that deck. And, like, also, Rona gives you a lot more utility. With, I think I have the chain plus tap plan here. Rona gives you more utility with Cauldron. So what if we cut like the 4th Feyburrow Elder, because I think 7 is enough of these combo pieces. What do we need the Pilla-Palla for? It's also kind of cool that you just have Druid ramping into Karn. I like that. Makes infinite mana with any mana dork. Oh, because you can untap it? Okay, sure. What? Okay, gotcha. Probably get these reshapes out of here and the considers. Because, like, I understand that Reshape can find Soul Cauldron, but when you have Cauldron plus Karn, you don't really need more ways to find Cauldron. I just want more generic looters. So I would try cutting the 2 Reshapes and one of the 4 Fabro Elders and just try 3 Ronas. Maybe consider also should be... Well, I guess you don't want it to be preordained because you'd rather just bin the cards. Yeah, kind of makes sense. Even though preordained looks at more cards. Although, I don't know, if you're adding Rona and you're adding a looter, then maybe you could justify playing preordain over consider. I would try that. I would cut the considers for preordains, and I would go 2 Reshape, 1 Elder for 3 Rona. I think I like that. What'd they do? Oh, they did mono green stuff. Cool. I'm having a great time. Oh, I love this deck. I think we have to do this. Alright, I'm just gonna assume that their Flashback Storm kills me. Well, I don't know. I'll take a draw step, I guess. Yeah. I guess I could have went for Glyphweaver this turn. Just send the Shaman token. Let them keep Pelucranos, maybe. Or even let them keep this. Maybe that was better. Llanowar Tribe could be better than Elder. I guess that's a good point because it consistently will make 3. It makes 3 all the time, whereas Elder is kind of sketchy because if you have no other creatures in play, then it's kind of awkward. So you could also try that. You could try like Llanowar Tribe over the Fabro Elder with like the intention of not actually casting it. Just you're going to discard it to either Shredder or Rona. Yeah, try that. So go 4 Fabro Elder. 4 Fabro Elder, 2 Reshape. That's 6 cuts for 3 Rona, 3 Llanowar Tribe. I think the rest of the one-ups make sense. Try Preordain over Consider. I'm not sure which one's better. Oh yeah, these artifact lands I assume are for Reshape, which you wouldn't need to play these if you're cutting the Reshape, so that's fine. Cool, our opponent's comboing off. We have good time for a deck tech. Is triple green an issue? I mean, it might be, but you have fetch lands plus shock lands. Like, you're playing 4 breeding pools. You'd probably have to trim on the Hallowed Fountains, maybe. But also, you don't need to hardcast it. Again, if you have 7 looters, you can just discard the Llanowar Tribe and then it's fine, right? I would try that. Try that, go from there, see how that works. You also could maybe expand the Karn sideboard a little bit. My opponent said, come on, assuming because they mean that I'm not conceding to them. I said, you signed up for this. Which is true. If you play mono green, you deserve to make people have you play the combo. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I would do. No, I think everything else is pretty good. Yeah, try that though. Try the Llanowar Tribe and Rhoda over Fabro and Reshape. See how that goes. And then swap Consider for Preordain. Alright, what did I miss? Oko, please, thank you for the 9 months. With the 9 months of Prime says, monthly reminder to use your Prime sub on your favorite streamer for free. Very true. And Disposable Hero, thank you for the 50 bits. Yeah, Rip Dallas defense. Alright, I'm done with the deck tech. You win. This is a friendly reminder to don't let friends play mono. Thank God they have a companion, which means no green. Kakruga. Kakruga, huh? See, it looks good. Maybe not the best against Karuga, but just a good hand. There are people who like playing it. Those people are lying to you. If somebody tells you they enjoy playing mono green, they are just lying to you. What they're telling you is they enjoy profiting free tickets. They don't actually enjoy playing the deck. They just enjoy winning. There's like no nuance to playing mono green. There's nothing there. It's just like enjoying winning is valid, sure, but like you could also win with other decks. You know what I mean? Selling you on mono green? True. Maybe that's what I'm trying to do. Maybe I'm reverse psychologying all of you. We're casting the Bone Man. The Bone Man. I got lots of beans. Oh, I got beans. Okay, that's a good draw. I kind of don't want to take 4 damage. So why don't we... I could take 4. Could just play a second beans. Like second beans tap land. I got too many cards in hand. I think doing it this way is fine. Well, I don't want to play Omnath next turn. I want to play this. I think. Yeah, I know they're playing Enigmatic. Which they might have, but they can't cast. That's a really interesting draw. So they definitely could have Binding here. I mean, Jam Omnath is better if they have Binding, right? Let's do that. Green, white, blue, red. Because I'd much rather have them binding this than the Enigmatic. Is there a Masker Girl on the list? Should there be? Possibly. Mono green Bean Potion? Nah. Just more bones. Why bean when you can bone? It's really unfortunate that the Karuga deck cannot play beans. It's kind of funny, because this is like the deck that it would be the best in. This is what we showed up with. This is what we're showing up with. Alright, let's bean first. Yeah, that's the plan. I'm trying to find a fetch land. If I find a fetch land, this game is fucking Jover. Alright, unfortunately no fetch land, but I don't really think we can ever lose this game. Kenny G and the homies. Card's good against beans. It's not good enough, but it is good. I feel like if they had Binding, they would have killed the Omnath by now, right? I guess we can bean first. Alright, I mean, even if they do have Binding, we have a second Enigmatic anyways, so I think it's just fine. Let me just concede to this. Can we please ban bean everywhere? No. Ooh, we're letting the trigger happen? I like this. My opponent is about to get sent back to the Stone Age. The Stone Age, I say. What 3-drops are left? This one. Is that one good enough? That's pretty good, right? Oh no, I have to discard the hand size. How unfortunate. There you go. Can they get rid of her? Get rid of who? Okay, that's good. It's not good enough, but it's good. I think we've entered garbage time. Kenrith pass, huh? Bold. That is a bold strategy. I think I have enough mana to do everything I want, right? I think I do. Let's start here and see how much mana I have. I think I do. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 3. I only need 9 mana. Okay, so let's start here. You're gonna like this line. This is gonna be a nice line. If they let me play it out. I assume they're just gonna concede, but I got a sweet line. Just wait, alright? Pause, champ. Pause, champ. Are we gonna deck? I'm playing 80 cards. How am I gonna deck? Is it possible to deck in your 80 card deck? Don't answer that question. Don't answer that question. I'm happy that they're letting me have fun. I'm very happy that they haven't conceded yet. No, come back! I was gonna go Binding, draw 2, and then make a 7-drop. Come back. Where'd you go? What? Come back. Get back. Get over here. Alright, what do you want against this deck? Probably all the counter spells, right? You want Ego? Maybe. Deputy could be okay. These are all bad. These are reasonable. Have you seen the Beans on Toast meme on Twitter? No, I don't think so. They have Elishnorn. It's kind of why I wanted Ego. I just wanted to Ego their Elishnorn. I think that's why I want it. Can also, I definitely want the counter spells. Like, did we just cut all of the chains? Yeah, I think we just cut all the chains. That's what I was thinking too. Do we need the Wrath? I guess the Wrath helps against the Elishnorn too. Do we need Serra Paragon? Is this the final form? No, John, the answer to your question, it's never going to be the final form. Paragon is grind. Yeah, I don't think... The thing is, they don't have Beans. So how are they ever playing a long game with us anyways? I don't think we need Paragon to grind. We're just going to beat them with Beans. I guess they have Temporary Lockdown. I know, I've seen the Legacy Beans decks, yeah. They just play whatever they want. That's the thing about like Beanstalk decks. You can just play whatever you want. It does not matter. Like, the number of cards in your deck is completely irrelevant. I could just submit 82 and it would be fine. Yeah, I want to keep all the high-value tutor targets for Enigmatic. You know what I could do? I could shave an Enigmatic. It kind of lines up awkwardly against Binding. I'm just going to submit 81. I don't know what else to cut. They're all too good. 81's perfect. Yeah, Lockdown also makes Paragon worse. Because we don't get him back from the graveyard. Because they're going to lock down before we can start sacking stuff. It's a little... This Heliod's a little sus, but I'm definitely going to keep this. Beans. I'm going to play the White Source first in case we draw Binding. Sure, that's fine. Because we do have 5 colors. Not that there's anything I would ever Binding here, because they're a Karuga deck. Ketria. Consider that you can Chancellor turn 1 Beanstalk Allosaurus Rider. How many Beanstalks are in the stock Neoform deck now? Beanstalk Neoform. Get it? Bad joke is bad. God, being on the draw with Fable is so gross. Because, like, I want to cast my Fable here, but I think I lose the game if I do, right? Yeah, Beano form. We just Prage. Cast Fable, hope their hand sucks. Yeah, I guess we could wait for BTL. I'm about to shock in case if they don't play spells that I can Sacred Triome. Alright, I hate it here, but yeah, I guess. Funny enough, we can only BTL for 4 with this mana base, right? Yeah, my black and my white is the same land. It also sucks that we don't have a thing to sack, because we can't set up BTL Beseech for Enigmatic. Not that that would be that good anyways, because we would need 2 things to sack, right? Land Pass. What is Land Pass? We'll find out. No fetch lands. We have the only fetch land that's legal. Did draw a White Source. Dispute. Oh, right, they shocked in a blue source. Sure, yeah, it could be a counterspell. I don't know how I'm ever beating a counterspell. We're just gonna lose to this. Fable's a hell of a card, man. Jesus Christ. That card's a lot. Fable is a lot. Sure, I can Fable next turn. But now they might also just be able to go... Excuse me. Like, big spell plus dispute this turn, because they have a shit ton of mana. like Enigmatic plus Dispute My Stroke or something. We can't kill everything because we don't have a creature in place. We'd have to let them keep, like, probably a Shaman token. Well, that was fun. Cool. All right, game 3. Yeah, this is what the kids call get got or get good. Simply just counter the spell that can't be countered. It's that easy, you know? Simply just counter it. Doomwake. Doomwake. Why you no counter spell? Time for Narset's reversal. Yeah. So many of these thought distortion gamers. Reprieve would honestly be kind of based in Pioneer. Probably makes the blue white decks too good though. Speaking of uncastable black cards, I got one for you. This hand sucks, right? Okay, much better. This hand can play So it's Stoneforge. I don't even think Stoneforge would be that good. What's the best thing that you can get in Pioneer with Stoneforge? No, Veil of Summer is not legal. Please, dear God, do not give us Veil of Summer. I guess it would make Hammer. That's what we're missing. That's definitely the card we're missing for Hammer. Wait, what the hell? Oh, my mouse is kind of messed up. Whatever. It's like auto tapping for some reason. I don't know why it is. It would make Hammer more playable. Would it even though? Ooh. That's tempting. That is really tempting. God, that's so tempting. I mean, they can't Enigmatic us next turn anyways. Yeah, alright. Fine, I'll play Fable. Yeah, but next turn we could just go attack with Shaman token, 4 mana, Omnath, fetch, crack, swamp, and then ego them anyways. A lot of deck text tonight. Motel Moxie, what you got for me? Alright, yeah, it's over. I'll take a look after this match. What are we discarding? Honestly, kind of want to discard nothing. Yeah, I'm good. Go here, make a treasure. They did not block. Green. Nope. Green, blue, red, white, Omnath. Please don't draw the swamp. That would have been really frustrating. If we just drew the swamp. We get to go Bean into Ego. Alright, what do we Ego? What is the name? What is the name? Is it Enigmatic Incarnation? Okay. They get to draw cards, right? Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So their hand right now is Fires, Binding, Lockdown. Yeah, their hand is not very good. They have Atraxa, Elish. They only have 2 Fables. That's kind of weird. Koma, Kenny, Heliod, Omnath. Whoa, Notion Thief jump scare. 2 Thought Distortions, Twin Shot Sniper. Damn. Notion Thief jump scare. Wow. Yo, Idyllic Range is kind of sick with Cauldron, huh? Oh yeah, I mean they're definitely dead. So we know they have Stomp, right? Well, we don't know Stomp is in their hand, but we can kind of assume that's what they drew, right? I have a second Omnath. I'll take it this turn, because I really do want to Yori on them next turn. Yeah, I guess maybe they just want the treasure. But this Fires isn't even that good. It doesn't do anything. They can go Fires. Okay, I guess that makes my Yorion less good. It's still pretty good. So we know they have... They discarded the backup fire, so we know they have Binding. Let me go here. Crack this. Get Plains. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna leave up white mana. So these two, just in case we find Binding. Yeah, I'm gonna flicker the Fable. We did not find Binding, but we can just hardcast that next turn. Hardcast Koma. Let's go. Based. Actually, can we? Green, green. Yeah, I can just get Island. That's fine. Yeah, because of the Omnath. I was thinking because I have, like, black, white, and then red, white that I was going to be off, but I have... Yeah, this lets me do it. Still going to kill the Omnath. Okay, that's fine. We have another Omnath. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm one short of being able to cast the Koma after the Omnath. Yeah. Oh, no, I have the Shaman token, right? The Shaman token lets me do it. Wait, does it matter? Because I have the treasure token? Yeah, I don't think it matters. So we send both. Kind of just want to put pressure on them. I think send both is fine. I do have a basic left, right? Yeah, I have the mountain. What the fuck? Why would they ever trade the Fable there? Oh, wait. I don't have the Omnath. I'm so dumb. I thought I just had the Omnath in play. What am I doing? What am I doing? I forgot. I thought I had the Omnath in play. Fuck. I just got, like, super sidetracked there. I just assumed it was still in play. Okay, whatever. Green, white, red, blue. Oh my god. I'm losing it, chat. I'm losing it! I'm losing it. Omnath Bean, I guess. Yeah, I kind of want to keep the passage in play. I'm just going to use the treasure. Do I actually? Hold on. This can only get mountain. So I can't bean into binding. I could binding. Is there anything worth killing here? No, I'm just going to save. I didn't forget about your deck tech, Moxie. I got you. I just wanted to... there's, like... It's hard enough for me to play just a single game of Magic. It's, like, impossible for me to do a deck tech while I'm playing. But I got you after this. Can eat Lockdown. It's a good point, yeah. We could do that. Okay. That should be fine. Because we have another binding. So now we can go... Yeah, that doesn't matter. Does it matter? I could binding now. No, this is fine. I'm just going to let him have it. I could just kill fires too, right? Will I get flashbacks from the Yawgmoth match with Caleb last night? Which one? Caleb crushed me twice. Those are fun matches. I learned that Agatha's Soul Cauldron is an impossible card to play against. That's one thing I learned. Alright, Fable comes back. So now we have options here. Deet, also Deet. Also Deet. Also Deet. Yeah, I'm just not sure what I should kill with the Leyline. So Bean, Binding, get back Omnath, Island, crack, fetch, play Koma. I was thinking about killing the fires, but that's probably not worth it. Yeah, so let's go Bean first. Think the lockdown? No, because if I lock down, I can't play the Koma this turn. Ride or die. Thank you for the biddies. L's in the chat. Alright, draw a card. Binding. Draw a card. kill Omnath. Or kill Binding, get back Omnath, draw a card. We're drawing a lot of cards this turn. Okay, Island. Sack this. Would have been hella awkward if I drew the mountain off of that, huh? So 4, 5, 6, 7, which means I can also presence here, right? Yeah. Draw a card. And then we go... Oh, God, this stupid... I don't know what's happening, but for some reason, I can't... It's like auto... Whenever I left click, it auto, like... It's hard to explain. Wait. I have a Serpent in play? Oh! I forgot Yorion was a Serpent. I forgot. Let's fetch and respond just in case you hit the land. Oh, sure. I could have responded to the Omnath triggered and fetched. Yeah, sure. I forgot that Yorion was a Serpent. Oh, man. Reflection in 3 legendaries. Bro, I can copy Koma's Coil. What are you talking about? Oh, that resolves. You got it, buddy. That one's going to resolve. You can have that one. That one's on the house. You can cast another one if you want. I'll let you cast another one for free. Got him! When the binding is Leyline. Okay. What are they killing? Probably Omnath? Oh, I thought it also gained Hexproof. Is it worth tapping anything? I don't think so. Yeah, not stream sniping. Although, they had 5 cards in hand, and that was their best play. Well, I mean, they don't know I have no spells in my hand. It's kind of a weird spot. We don't really have a lot going on. 1, 2, 3. Cycle. Okay. Green, black, bean. Peepo, pondering beans. Binding? Too easy. I would like to stop with the tapping of the mouse. Peepo, pondering beans. That emote is really good. I don't think I can cast that this turn, right? We still kill this, I would assume. Oh, I haven't played a land. Okay, good. Cool. I forgot I hadn't played a land that turn. Alright, now we're chilling. Attack? Question mark? It's gonna be really hard for them to get out of this, right? With no enigmatics. They're putting up a decent fight for what it's worth. Like, they did cast Karuga and drew 5 cards. Just don't think it's good enough. And before Thought Distortion again? Yeah, they just have a second one. Sure, that's fine. Copy Serpent with Reflection to tap down their team. Should I counter this? That kills Fable. Yeah, I'll counter this. I think that's worth. We played the Grixis Pioneer deck yet today? Not yet, Vitamin, not yet. That's up next. Sure, that's fine. They can't even cast Fable because of the fires. Okay. Yeah, Pioneer Grixis. Pioneer Grix ass. Untap. You lied to me. You lost to red 3 times in a row to go negative. You did something wrong then. If you're losing with mono green, you're doing something wrong. Can confirm. I'm gonna leave the black source untapped just in case we hit like the Beseech. Draw a card. 1, 2, 3. Draw a card. Let's just hold up Veto. I could probably kill them next turn, right? I can attack with this. It gets indestructible. Sure. Think they're Dob if we tap everything? I didn't do the math. I can just, like, I can tap stuff next turn. It's a 4/4. Okay. Only 17. Yeah, I didn't do the math. I'm they're definitely dead this turn, for sure. They're like 1,000% dead this turn. Because we can go copy a coil, sack that. Yeah, that's not happening. Blue, white. No shot. No shot. They have another one. They have conceded from the game. All right, perfect. So, Motel Moxie. What do you got for a deck tech? Goryo's Cauldron. Asmodeus, Asmodeus. Asmodeus, Asmodeus. Boy. This hand is fine on the play, I think. I think it's good enough. Just barely. This is turn 2 binding, or turn 3 binding, turn 4 incarnation. I went 8-2 in the super. I am a Cowboys fan. A dirty Cowboys fan. Sucks. Oh, now my hand's worse. They took an incarnation, which means they probably have a second Thoughtseize. Hey, it's not mono green, alright? I'd much rather play against Rakdos than mono green. That is not a Thoughtseize. I'm discarding Koma. So far away from it. I'm very confused as to why they didn't take the incarnation, or why they didn't take the binding. Kind of strange. Unless they're planning on casting a second Thoughtseize this turn. Yeah, makes sense. Sure. It's a good song. I like this song. That bodes well for your Patriots in week 4. God, I don't know. It's crazy that I live in New England. I just despise the Patriots. I can't stand any Patriots fans. Now, some of them are bearable, tolerable. I kind of don't want to pick up Yorion yet. I know it sounds weird, but I just want to hold up Binding if they have Shieldred. Sure. Upstairs. What are you at? Take 2. Everybody in chat, take 2. -2 Keck W. You're in New York as a Cowboys fan? I don't know. I mean, the only reason I'm a Cowboys fan is because growing up, my mom was a Washington fan. And, you know, the natural thing to do as an adolescent growing up when you're, living with your parents is to root against them. So that's the only reason I'm a Dallas fan. Had it the whole time, by the way. NRWGN gifting a sub to Bill Belichick. Thank you for the gifted sub, Norwegian. I appreciate that. Bill Belichick sub to the Doomwake stream. You'll love to see it. What do you need? White red. Done. All right. Can you beat a Valky? Do you have Dreadbore? Is the question. I'll take a Fable. I mean, if they don't have Dreadbore, they're dead. Deion Sanders. I was a big Troy Aikman guy. I didn't get a chance to watch a ton of it because that was like when I was really, really little. I got to see a little bit. That's our plan. It's better than losing, I guess. I mean, they're still losing. Peep the new Blink. No, I haven't heard it yet. Is it good? So we can pick up Yorion this turn. Probably fine. I mean, we kind of have to assume they have Fatal Push, but even if they have Fatal Push, they can only deal 2 more to my Tibalt, so I think it's fine. It's excellent. I gotta check it out. How does this deck feel? I don't know. It feels okay. I'm still not convinced that Bring to Light's better, or Omnath is better than Fable, or Fires. Can you not do that? You stop. Alright, fine. I mean, I guess they have Groxa. That's their way to win. It's cool that Bring to Light kind of opens up a different dimension. That is the one nice thing about it. You're not like all in on the enigmatic stuff. Like here. So let's think here. We can go up here. Alright. So what's the best way to do this? I don't think it matters, right? We can go here. Presence this for third black. And then we can go bargain. Sacrifice presence. Get enigmatic. Cast for free. Sack binding. Get Atraxa. I guess I might as well push too, right? Or hold up push. Sack binding. Get Atraxa. I know the game is actually over. Sorcery, enchantment, land, I guess. Oh, come back! Where'd you go? Get over here! Come back! I'm not done. I'm not done. Get back. I'll tell you when you can concede, buddy. All right. Not yet. I even sideboard against Rakdos. I could. I could also not. Any of the new LOTR cards being previewed going to be modern legal? No, I think it's all commander stuff. I'm pretty sure. I think we don't sideboard. Yeah, I'm good. I'm chilling. Some of it is. Is it really? I thought it was all commander. The moment's over. Chat, your hourly reminder. Don't forget to check and see if your Twitch Prime sub is available. I don't know if you knew this, but you get one free Twitch Prime sub a month. Ain't no reason not to use it. Only if you feel so inclined, though. Yep, Bird. Is Ring getting reprinted? I honestly don't know. I don't know if they're just doing the supplemental set or if they're reprinting everything and then original set in addition. I don't know how that's going to work. Does anybody know? Is it like a re-release of the original set? What if I don't have Prime? Well, you're already subbed anyways, so. If you don't have Prime, well, I would like to mention that during the month of September, it is also September, which means that every single new sub, not Prime, is also 25% off. Peepo ads. Peepo ads. Oh no, a Seth tweet. What we got? Linking me a Seth tweet. What we got? The holiday LOTR release will also have new cards in the main set, so modern legal. But don't these say LTC? Oh no, LTR, okay. I'm just going to assume that a 7-mana card and a 4-mana card are not playable, so I'm not going to read them. What'd they do? Needle named Tybalt Cosmic Imposter. Who's the imposter? Amogus. Amogus, Amogus, Amogus. The imposter is among us. It does have cost reduction, yeah. Didn't it cost less for humans? Wait, is humans playable? Oh, they're casting a 4-3. How do I beat that? Asking for a friend. Dude, this matchup is just, like, actually unwinnable for Rakdos, isn't it? It's crazy. Think our Omnath can block it next turn? Yeah, that's true. Groxa. I'll take 3. I'll take 3. That's fine. Yeah, Shieldred is usually the one way you can lose to them. Blue, green, white, red. Streamer, you're casting Omnath with basic swamp. How? Streamer cheating, no way. If you exile Kiki-Jiki with Agatha's Soul Cauldron and put the counter on Deceiver Exarch, can you make infinite copies of Exarch? I believe so, yes. I'm assuming that's how that works. I don't see why not. Oh, the end. People love this card. Chat, just do yourself a favor. Don't put this card in your deck. It's so bad. It's like laughably bad. Ugh. People love this card though. It's probably fine in standard, but Pioneer is just like, just don't do it. Just don't do it. Do yourself a favor. Just play literally any other removal spell and you'll be fine. Probably go for this turn. I want to leave up Swamp because it looks cooler. I don't even know what I'm getting off of the Enigmatic next turn. I hadn't gone that far. Get something. I mean, I would like to get the Rallier, but unfortunately that's in my hand. Can't do that. I know. I would have gotten the Rallier. I guess we can just Skyclave, like, one of these. Doesn't really matter. Blue, green, this... Actually, hold on. I can't sack this Presence, because then I lose the chain. So I have to leave... Yeah, I gotta sack this Presence. Yeah, I think I'm gonna kill the Needle, because that unlocks Bringalaze top deck. Yeah, we'll just do it this way. You can also just trade Cleric for Bone Crusher. Proceed. No, you can't. Why does chat think you can get enchantments off of Enigmatic Incarnation? You can't do that. Unless you're playing in paper, then you can do it. FNM play. You can't get Heliod, that's true. Can't get Heliod. Yeah, too many words. I can't read that. Ooh. Sure, I guess. We can just get... we can just go... What, Elishnorn plus Tolsimir? Right? Do I even want to sack both Enigmatics? Yeah, I guess. I could save this. Oh, they don't want to play anymore. Come back. Where'd they go? Come back. Where did they go, chat? Alright, 4-1 prediction. See what happens when they don't draw Shieldred? It's too easy. This hand does not seem keepable. In my expert opinion. It's a little sus. A little sus. I mean, it's better. It's not great, but it's better. On 6. Keep the Elishorn in hand. So this is just a league where we're going to lose to green twice and beat the crap out of everything else. Sounds about right for this deck, to be honest. I don't know if I lead with Passage. I guess it doesn't make sense to lead with Passage. Yeah. Because this leaves me with the most options. I can either go fetch for Mountain Chained, or I can go Forest Beans. Whereas if I fetch for Mountain, I guess I can still do both either way, so... Yeah, but I can just do that next turn. I can't really think of a reason to fetch this turn. And now if we draw any other red land, we could use the Passage to get blue. If you exile a Mila Crafty Companion with the Cauldron, do you get the Luca abilities? I don't know. Well, does that work the same way with Valky? I'm assuming the answer is no. Yeah. That would be kind of insane if you... Oh my god, can you imagine? Discard... Oh my god, we just have Valky Winter all over again. Discard Valky, exile with Cauldron, and then you just keep upticking all your Valkyes. Oh my god, that would be insane. Yeah, there's no way that works that way. That's what would get Cauldron banned, let me tell you that much. Yeah, I see in chat that it's showing you're a doubter. You see this little thing next to you? But you're not allowed to chat because I'm playing against mono green. They reveal. Mystique. I think I'm gonna save Chain for their big dude. It's also just a much better use of my mana to just do this. I can double spell next turn. It's pretty good too. Yeah, if you bet the default, it's 10. I'm gonna chat. Everybody go to bed. We're playing against green. Everybody bedge. You are allowed to now go to bed. It's nap time. It's like I see new cards like this in mono green, and I wish I could get excited for it, but it's like who cares? It just doesn't matter. It doesn't make the deck any meaningfully different. All right, here's my plan. It's not a very good plan, but it's a plan. Kill your devotion. Go. Join stream. See its pioneer. See versus monogreen. Business as usual. I mean, I literally don't play against anything else. We just ignore the other 3 matches that I played. And this, my friends, is why this Enigmatic Incarnation deck will never be playable, because you cannot ever beat mono green in a million years. There's just no way to make this matchup good. I've tried everything. Tried so many things. Alright, you went. I quit. Just dodge it? Sure. Well, when it's, 25 to 30% of the format, it's really hard to dodge it. It's like the most played deck by so much. Why even sideboard? I don't even know if the counter spells are good. I mean, I guess they are. I don't need this. Think. Did I miss the Obfinity? No, that's next week, Kui. Yeah, yours is next week, Kui. Rallier, Paragon, Beseech, Kenrith. I think you want to keep Beseech for just more consistent access to Enigmatic. Paragon's a good cut. I agree with that. What's up, Jose? It's been okay. We are currently 3 in green, so as long as you can dodge mono green, this deck's good. You can't lose to Rakdos. That's nice. Never go BTL Beseech. I don't know if that's necessarily true. You want to cut Kenrith against them? This Valky's better? I guess that's fair. What if we just did this? Leave the Kenrith in. I think Kenrith is pretty important. I don't even think that Verdict is that good against them, because they just have caps and shit. This just doesn't do anything. I guess I could bring in 1 copy to BTL 4. Cut the Heliod, maybe? No, I kind of want 1. Oh, no, I have the Omnaths. Yeah, we can cut the Heliod for 1 Verdict. Alright, let's try it. Yeah, there's just no reason to play anything but green. It's really dumb. It says no white mana. Oh, no, it does. We have Indatha. So we go turn 1 Indatha. They play Elf. I go Triome Chained. It's probably good enough, I think. It's hard to mulligan a hand with double chain against green. You go for Karn. I think by the time I'm casting Bring to Light, I'm always going to be getting Valky. Or, I'm either going to be getting Valky or a Sweeper. I don't think I'm going to be getting Ego, almost ever. God, please don't play a second land. Please don't play a second land. I'm going to jump up and do a dance if they pass without playing a second land. Love it when my mono green opponents get mana screwed. It makes me feel good, you know. Oh. Drawing the Verdict is kind of weird. Cast it. I know I can cast it. It's just weird because I can't BTL for it. I guess I don't have BTL anyways. Kiora. Can pressure Kiora with Omnath, which I don't mind. Green, blue, red, white. It's not bad. Our hand's good. I think we're chilling. Play Karn here. That's fine. We could just kill Karn. Also fine. Old Growth Troll is the card that breaks my mental the most. Yeah, if you're playing a deck with like a bunch of spot removal spells, it's really hard to beat this. So we go Chained. What if I go Chain Troll, attack Kiora? Do you think they chump block? They might chump block, right? And then if they chump block, I could just Binding Kiora anyways. Yeah, I like that. Let's split up the chains. Battle. We're playing Omnath and Growthspire might be needed. It's really hard to make room for anything, basically. I just let them have Kiora now? What if I just go Shock, pick up Yorion, pass? Kind of like that. And then I can hold up Binding. Let's save up an actual White Triome, just in case they, like, I don't know, Besage you something. Somehow. Issue is you won't have second land drop ability very much. Well, this version is playing 36 lands, which is more than the traditional Enigmatic Incarnation list. I think they usually play 33 or 34, so we're plus 2 or 3 lands on them. But it's also still pretty good with Fable, right? You just go turn 3 Fable, turn 4 attack, treasure, Omnath, fetch land. So I don't know if you necessarily need Growth Spiral for it. I mean, that's just what most of them do. They basically only play like 33 or 34. That's what I did when I was playing it. I think I played 32 at one point, which is insanely aggressive. Why didn't they activate Karn first? Well, this works out pretty well for me, huh? Paid actor? Maybe they have Besiege you. Doesn't matter. If they have Besiege you, they're going to get me no matter what. Yeah, the only way to beat Karn is hope your opponent fucks up. We figured it out. We found the line, guys. So now we kill Kiora. Is it even worth playing the Yorion here just to draw a card? It does put pressure on them too. Just trying to think if I want to save it. No, let's just play it. I think I like the pressure. Especially if they play another Karn. Oh, wait. I can't blink this presence, right? Because they get... Okay, what happens if I blink both? Does the chain fall off due to state-based effects before it gets blinked? How does that work? Because if I blink presence, this is no longer a mountain. You can blink both? You sure? I'm gonna take your word for it. It's the same time. Okay. I mean, that would make sense. That would make sense. Should have played my land first, though. Miss 4 life. Yeah, I should have played my land first. I don't know if this game's going to get decided by 4 life, though, with me at 20. Yeah, let's find out. Let's see what happens. Storm the Festival! Found a fetch land for the Omnath, which is nice. Karn plus Haven. So they get Leveler, probably. They got Haywire Might. Interesting. Alright, let's go. 1, 2... I'm gonna cycle before I do anything. I did not mean to play that. Well, I guess we're cycling now. Okay, well, now we win. Schwamp. Is it time for Tibalt? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... I think it's time for Tibalt, right? Is there anything better? I think Elishnorn is the only other one that's close. But I think I just like Tibalt more. I almost just want to kill their Elvish Mystic. I just want to deny them as much mana as humanly possible. Is that crazy? Let's do it. And then I could just go kill Karn, hold back Yorion. Nah, it's fine. If they animate Lair, I can just chump block. I guess we know they have Haywire Might. Why doesn't Bring to Light let you get artifacts and enchantments? I'm sure there's like some lore thing with it. I honestly don't know. I'm sure there's a reason for it. What was it? It's Battle for Zendikar, right? Yeah. I don't know what the lore was on that in that set. Maybe they tested it with artifacts and enchantments and it was too good. This game has lore? No, not that I'm aware of. I don't pay attention to it. I just pretend that it doesn't exist. What is lore? I don't even know what that word means. It really doesn't mean much. Does it have Lorcana? The Lorcana lore? It's that guy from Star Trek. The bald one? 5 mana? What you gonna do with 5 mana? I don't know why I just randomly went with like a southern accent there. That was kind of weird. Okay. I don't know what I was going with. I don't know what the point was there. I'm just saying random stuff. Whenever we get to garbage time like this, I just start saying random shit. Yeah, I get it. You're still dead. It's fine. Alright, draw. I'm gonna keep... I guess I'll keep the verdict. It's like an oh shit button kind of thing. Plus. Can I do anything funny? Not really, right? We have a lot more permanents in play. I think it might be time to play defense here. I don't love it. 1, 2, 3. We prevent the storm flashback. I guess I should have presenced first. If I find another binding, I think I can, or chained. So we should presence now. Before we do anything else. Ooh, that card good. I like that card. Does that let us prevent the flashback? I think so. We can get Skyclave. So we can go untap here. Go to combat. 07 the Shaman. Did I board in Deputy? I don't think so. No, I probably should have, though. Unfortunately, I did not. I think we're fine, though. Maybe I should have just binding the troll and then sack the binding at Atraxa. No, I think it's just better to kill more of this shit. So let's binding the Cav, probably. Although we know they have Haywire Might in hand. What if I just let them keep the Cav? Binding Troll, sack a 2, get Skyclave, kill Troll. They have 3, 4, 5 Devotion, 5, 6, 7. That doesn't even keep them off Storm, though. They have exactly 10 mana still. I guess I could... Oh, I can tap the Nykthos with Koma. That's a line. Actually, that's probably better, right? Yeah, let's do that. Now we go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I like that. That's better. So we give them back Troll. Yeah, give them back Troll. Get Koma. Koma, draw a card off of Kiora. That's hilarious. Then we can go upkeep, get a token, tap Nykthos. This taps anything, right? Yeah, tap a permanent. Yeah, it just stops all activated abilities, right? It doesn't specify mana abilities. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I mean, they could just have a second Nykthos, I guess. But that's also fine, if they do. It is what it is. I mean, no, their last card's Haywire Might, right? Because that's what they fetched with Karn 3 turns ago or whatever. Yeah, they have Haywire Might. Never thought I'd be triggering Kiora off of Koma, but here we are. And we don't even mind trading this other Omnath off because we just have one in our hand, or one in exile with the Valky. That is not sufficient. So yeah, we can just keep them off of Storm for a while, and then eventually kill them with Koma. I mean, I can get back Karn, but how much does that even really do? They only have 4 mana left. How do they get out of this? Koma the Karn. Well, not until they activate it, right? Like, I don't have priority now to Koma it. Next turn I can. We're getting to the point where we can also flip Fable and start copying Koma tokens. They got Cityscape Leveler. That's fine. You may go to combat. No, we have one more after this. This league is just taking forever. It's been a while. It's been a long league, I'll tell you that. Alright, untap. Make a token. That comes back. What if I Valky their Cav? I mean, it's fun, right? Sure. I just want to do fun stuff. I know they're dead. Cast Cav. Trigger Kiora. Trigger Cav. Get Forest, because this will also trigger Omnath. So I can go play a second land. Play a new Omnath. Keep this one. Draw 2. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have enough to bring to light. I mean, I should just leave up the Stroke. Alright, fine. I'll leave up Disdainful Stroke. Kill your Karn. Upkeep, tap your 2 lands. Oh, I forgot I had this too. What do I have left? Whatever. No. Giga Chat. I will not use the ability. Alright. Tap this. Skyclave. I thought I used the Skyclave already, no? Shouldn't have 6. Alright, go. You're dead. Oh, right. We grabbed Koma that turn. Yeah, okay. Live. Alright, let's bring in this Deputy for game 3. We definitely should have that in. I missed that. Let's cut... Yeah, I don't know. I guess we're just never getting Kenrith. If we ever set up the double Enigmatic line, we're always getting Elish Tolsimir. We could shave a Beans. That's probably fine too. Every time I cut the Kenrith, I hate it. I always regret doing that. Someone timed out versus me in the Pioneer Streets playing the Green Mirror with a 19-minute difference. You changed, Jose. You changed. You changed. That's not the Jose that I used to know. Mono green broke you. That's what it is. I can hear a dog outside. Bark, bark. How am I lower on time, by the way? So this is turn 3 Binding, turn 4 Incarnation on the draw. This one's kind of sus. I can't imagine this is good enough on the draw, right? Maybe on the play, but definitely not on the draw. I mean, this hand has upside. It's not great. Like, I think it's better than the first hand, but maybe not. Add him with a song request. What you got for me? Some Visigoth. I don't think I've heard this man before. Will I be pleasantly surprised? Well, one way or the other, I'm probably going to be surprised. Turn 3 Willy Thoctar. That's what I've always wanted in life. We have a Swamp too. So we still have 2 basics in the deck. I have to keep the passage for Omnath, though, I think. Unpleasantly surprised. I guess I could also be that, sure. Alright, what's my best sequence of draws here? Like, Binding Incarnation? Certainly not Jedmir's Garden. You'd watch if I had a react channel. What would I react to? What if it was just me? Okay, hear me out. Alright, new channel idea. So we have Spike streams, right? So my content every single day is just me watching the Spike VOD the entire way and reacting to that. Would that be a good channel idea? That helps. New content idea. We're gonna make millions. But only if you guys prime sub. Anybody who thinks that's a good idea, drop a prime or a tier 1 right now. Only if you think it's a good idea. What if we have Spike do that but give his honest reactions to chat? You don't think he already does that? Reacting to things you know nothing about? Which, like Magic, basically? You think I'm good at this game? I'm ass. I'm so bad. Oh, wow. My opponent, it's turn 4, and my opponent is generating 10 mana. This is fun. This is cool. Get Spike to react to my reactions. It's just a never-ending... It's a 24/7 channel where it's just like... He streams, I react to him, he reacts to my reactions, and then I react to him reacting to me. And then it's on a loop, you know? I mean, it doesn't matter what their last 2 cards are. Their last 2 cards could be Uno reverse cards. I still can't win. This game's over. That's definitely not an Uno reverse card. Alright, you win. I quit. This is me tapping out. I'm done. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why we don't play the Pioneer format. Jokes aside, we did go 3-2. We lost to green twice, as expected with decks like this. You can never beat green, but you beat everything else, and that's exactly what happened. Yeah, I mean, there definitely was some cool things going on with, like, Bring to Light plus Beseech, which came up, I think, once or twice. And